So I just basically want to go in and talk about my spiritual awakening and when I started noticing my higher self calling out to me, and when I started waking up from this matrix. I would say 4 or 5 months ago, when I was working that robotic life, you know what I'm saying? I was feeling like a robot. I was doing the same thing every day. Work, cook, clean, pick up the kids from daycare, just doing things that felt like a routine. And I was just watching TV all the time, just laying down when I came home. When you're having a spiritual awakening, you start noticing stuff. You start being aware of what's going on. The things around you, the food you're eating, the alcohol you're drinking. You are aware that the foods, the drinking, what you're doing on a daily basis is programming you to stay in the same place for the rest of your life. When you're going through your spiritual awakening, you start to notice that I don't want to be working this 9 to 5 for the rest of my life. There's more to life than a 9 to 5. When you're going through your spiritual awakening, you start seeing things differently for what they are. This is not it. The world that we're living in, this is not it. This is not the real. So if you're constantly questioning yourself, like, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I need to do. Like, what is my purpose? Your purpose in life is to wake up. Wake up from this fake reality. Because life is much more, and you can do anything, because the real you, the woke you are a spiritual being trapped in human flesh. This flesh is nothing. They want you to be asleep, thinking all you are is human. You are much more. You are powerful beyond measures, and they want you to stay stuck. Why do you think the world is like? You start realizing the world that we living in is a big old program to keep you programmed. From the day you are born, you are programmed. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. You start to notice and see everything for what it is. It's so deep. It's so deeper than that. It's like, I don't know where to start, but I know I gotta start somewhere with y'all, because if you're feeling these types of emotions, you're going through a spiritual awakening. If you are constantly waking up every day like, what is life? What is my purpose? When you're going through your spiritual awakening, you start becoming aware of everything that you're doing. Everything that you say, everything you eat, everything you drink. You become aware of what the world really is. Who you're hanging out with, who you're spending your time with. You start seeing that this can't be life for the rest of your life. You can't keep doing the same things you were doing last year, last month. You should always be progressing. You should always be climbing the ladder. You should always be becoming the best version of yourself. You should be breaking chains off of you. When you're going through your spirit, you start realizing that your life this whole time wasn't your life. It was the systems. It was the life the system made for you. When you start becoming awake, you start realizing that, hey, I can create my own world. I have power within me where I have the ability to change any circumstance that I'm in. You start realizing that you got potential. You got more than a potential. It's your God-given right to be free. It's your God-given right to use the power that's within you to create and do and be anything.